Some moments in wrestling aren't about championships, ratings, or contracts. They're about connection, about the crowd's voice finally being heard. This video will take you on a journey of emotion, chaos, and redemption, focusing on R-Truth's return to WWE in 2025 and the power of the WWE Universe when it comes together as one. In recent years, WWE has gone through one of the most turbulent periods in its history. After Vince McMahon's retirement and Triple H's rise as head of creative, many fans expected a creative revolution, and initially, that seemed to be the case. Triple H brought back beloved names, strengthened NXT, and gave space to overlooked talent. But hope slowly turned to frustration. By mid-2024, fan dissatisfaction began to grow. Inconsistent booking, questionable PPV decisions, and the confusing use of wrestlers like Karrion Kross, who even posted cryptic messages on social media, only fueled the unrest. Triple H, under pressure from TKO and the need to maintain ratings, appeared to be gradually losing creative control. The audience noticed, and they started making their voices heard, both inside and outside arenas. One major turning point came at Royal Rumble 2024, when The Rock returned and was artificially inserted as Roman Reigns' WrestleMania 40 challenger. That move sparked outrage. Chants of "We want Cody" echoed in arenas and went viral across social media. The public pressure was so overwhelming that WWE reversed course, something rare, and changed the main event. Cody Rhodes got his second shot against Roman Reigns. This time, with the entire crowd behind him, he won the title and ended the Tribal Chief era. It was a victory for well-built storytelling and for the fans who refused to accept scripted shortcuts. That moment marked a shift. WWE was slowly learning to listen, and that lesson would be crucial for what was about to happen with R-Truth.
Come on, Cody! Crossroads! The Spine! Champion!
Truth, always a fan favorite, had been absent for almost 2 years due to injury. His 2025 return began with backstage segments, comedic interactions, and partial appearances on shows. Yet even among new characters, legends, and promoted talent, R-Truth earned laughs, affection, and respect. Chants of "We want Truth" began softly, then grew louder, until they took over entire arenas. And this time, WWE listened.
Oh no, Truth knocked himself out! That was smart.
Chaplin in the crowd, what's going on?
R-Truth's presence in weekly shows grew. He appeared in powerful and heartfelt segments, including an unexpected rivalry with John Cena. The two faced off in a symbolic match that mixed humor, respect, and nostalgia. Cena, always revered, stepped aside to let truth shine. Backstage reports revealed that Cena himself had suggested the match, saying Truth deserved that spotlight.
Decked out in old school R-Truth! The fact that R-Truth in his career is 2-1. Truth with an AA!
But the biggest shock came at Money in the Bank 2025. In a completely unexpected return, R-Truth, now declaring he would no longer use his stage name, but his real name, Ron Killings, entered as a surprise participant. The crowd erupted. His return was treated with an aura of redemption. Killings showcased a new demeanor, more serious, without losing charisma. In the end, though he didn't win, he left the arena with thunderous applause, with fans and critics calling it the true WrestleMania moment of the night.
Who the hell? Oh my God! Oh my God! R-Truth! R-Truth! Truth is back!
On the June 2025 episode of Raw, R-Truth appeared in the final segment. Overcome with emotion by the crowd's reaction, he took the mic and, in a sincere, improvised moment, said, "Without you, I wouldn't be here. I'm nothing without the people." It was more than a line. It was a response to the waves of rejection he had faced, often seen only as comic relief rather than a fully capable performer. Then, in a symbolic gesture, Truth took a prop scissors and cut a piece of his own hair. Something he said symbolized the end of a chapter and the beginning of another. The crowd gave him a standing ovation.
Go.
The truth has set me free. I am Ron Killings. Now put some respect on my name.
Backstage, reports stated that Ron Killings' MITB return was kept secret until the last minute. Very few staff members knew, and even some wrestlers were caught off guard. WWE wanted to preserve the surprise, and they succeeded. Killings had been quietly training at the Performance Center for weeks, regaining his physical form, refining his timing, and rehearsing discreetly. According to internal sources, he requested privacy himself. He wanted the moment to be real, organic, and that's exactly what it was. Commentators who were on site described the crowd's pop as absolutely insane. Since then, Killings has taken on a more emotional approach in his promos. He talks about persistence, about the years of being underrated, and how the people's support saved him. In a recent promo, he said, "They laughed at me, and that's okay. But today they're applauding, and that's all that matters." It's no longer just humor. It's history. It's truth. And above all, it's heart. That moment went viral. It was shared by wrestlers, fans, journalists, and even celebrities. It was as if the WWE Universe collectively said, "We don't forget our own." Amidst layoffs, criticism, and creative instability, Ron Killings' return represented balance. A reminder that charisma, connection, and emotional truth are just as valuable as any push on paper. It's fascinating how all of this connects. From "We want Cody" to "We want truth," WWE has been forced to remember that it's not just the creators or the wrestlers who make the show, it's the audience. The very base that supports the spectacle. And maybe, after all the highs and lows, that lesson is finally sinking in. Ron Killings may never have been a world champion, but his 2025 return will be remembered as one of the most emotional moments of the modern WWE era. Not because of titles, but because of truth. The raw, uncontainable energy of someone who overcame outside the spotlight and came back, not just with the people's support, but because of it. Because in the end, in the world of wrestling, when the people speak in unison, even the giants have to listen.